Okay, welcome to Sack to the Future 1961 Week 4. It's the bonus game. This week, the members have voted to see Fran Tarkenton's first start as the Minnesota Vikings, the expansion Minnesota Vikings, host the Detroit Lions. At the Vikings at 0-3, can Fran Tarkenton get him off the schneid, or will Earl Morrall and the Detroit Lions be too much? Looking at the rosters, Minnesota's got some future stars in guys like Tommy Mason, Jim Marshall, Fran Tarkenton himself. But they've also got some guys who are aging veterans from other leagues that are getting the playing time, like Hugh McElhenney. So it'll be interesting to see how it unfolds. For the Detroit Lions, they are just 5 years removed from their last championship. 1957, well, 4 years. And although the quarterback is different, many of the other cast remains in place. So this will be an interesting game. We'll go through the pre-game stuff here, and then I will put it on Sim, and we'll get to watch. From Metropolitan Stadium in Minnesota, we look at Tommy Mason. The rookie. Here come the Minnesota Vikings, the expansion team in the league. There is some roster filler on both teams. Hopefully we'll be able to see most of the stars play. Minnesota we've already seen this season, so we should have more stars than not. They played Detroit twice in 1961. On November 19th, losing 37-10 in Minnesota. And on December 10th, losing 13-7 in Detroit. Let's look at Earl Morrall. You may know his name from Super Bowl III with the Jets or the 1972 season with the undefeated Dolphins. He will also play for the New York Giants at some point in the future. Oh, yep, okay, we have to do 2%. So L3, we want to hit square. Turn down the speed to slow, and we want to jump forward to the end of the game. So here's the kickoff for Mike Mercer, future Kansas City Chief, and it's taken. Now for uniforms, I'm using what's on the game, 1970s home throwback for the Vikings, which is actually really close. The socks are about the only difference. And for the Lions, it's pretty accurate. It's the 1990s home or away throwback, but it's from the pictures I've seen, it's pretty accurate. So Earl Morrall steps in at quarterback. No, we don't. I think we'll do this. Okay. So a 1st and 10 from the 29 for the Lions. He's going to give the handoff. I believe, let's see what, come on, laptop catch up here. Well, we'll see the starting lineup. Bob Schultz, the center, Harley Sewell, and John Gordy, the guards, Dan LaRose, and I missed the other tackle. Nick Petrosanti, he had the run there, Don Herndon, the other halfback, Jim Gibbons, the tight end, Pat Studstill, one of the wide receivers. Nick Petrosanti, in his 3rd year out of Texas A&M, on that last carry, picked up 2. Petrosanti is going to get the carry again, and this time knifing in to make the tackle is number 83. I need a spotter. There's a look at the defensive line. Don Joyce had that tackle. Jim Marshall the other end. Bill Bishop and Ed Culpepper. Rip Hawkins, the linebacker with Carl Ripke and Clancy Osborne. And your defensive backs, Charlie Sumner and Rich Mastardo. The safeties, Dick Pesman, Jack Morris, your corners. I need a spotter like they have in real time. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 after 2 Petrosanti runs. Earl Morrall is back in the shotgun. Throws it over the middle. It's almost intercepted by Rip Hawkins. Morrall did not see him. Kind of like in Super Bowl III. Hawkins is the reason why he's a middle linebacker and not a tight end. So we've already seen Minnesota, but due to the computer glitch, George Shaw started that game in a loss to the Chicago Bears. Yale Larry, all pro. I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer or not. He will punt the ball away on 4th and 7. Now, unlike in 1961 when Tommy Mason was returning kicks, we can't seem to put Mason in there as returnman. So the rookie is not returning. Here is a look at Fran Tarkenton making his first start in a legendary career that'll last 18 seasons. Tarkenton, the rookie out of Georgia, takes over for George Shaw. On 1st and 10, he's going to have an I formation behind him. And the give is going to be to McElhenney. And Hugh McElhenney is met and stuffed in the middle of the line by number 71, Alex Karras, another Hall of Famer. This time Tarkenton, and he's now in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Backs up, throws it, and it's going to be caught by McElhenney, but he's going to step out of bounds. Hugh McElhenney, part of that $1 million backfield. Bill Latham, your center, Jerry Huth and Mike Raybould, the guards. Frank Uso and Grady Alderman are the tackles. Hugh McElhenney and Tommy Mason are the running backs. Gordy Smith, the tight end. And then we missed the wide receivers. I apologize. I'm not fast enough. Tarkenton in shotgun on 3rd and 11 after the 1-yard loss and the pass to McElhenney. It's going to be a screen pass to McElhenney this time, but not fooled at all is number 21 for the Detroit Lions, Bruce Marr, second-year player at the Detroit Mercy. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 4, 14, so Tarkenton is 2 for 2, -4 yards. And Mike Mercer will punt it away. The kick is long. It's going to be taken under 27. Number 41, Terry Barr on the return. And Earl Morrall will come back on. Now, as I was saying, we've not seen Detroit. There are at least 10 roster filler drafted rookies who didn't make their team. I know there are 10 because I just renamed them to 10 guys that were actually drafted in 1961 and didn't make the team. Pass is complete over the middle. Earl Morrall for 15 yards to number 25, Pat Studstill, the rookie out of Houston. You know what I didn't even think to do was to look at the rookies and make sure their uniforms were classic for Detroit. Yeah, he's got a modern face mask. So that'll be something I'll have to mark down on my little to-do list. Detroit's rookies. I got the roster filler, but not the rookies. There's not many. There's Studstill, Dick Mills, Paul Ward. Gives the handoff on the inside to the fullback, Dan Lewis. He picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Rip Hawkins on the tackle. Now Detroit is the better rated team. They should win the game, but we'll see. I mean, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. And Morrall, pass complete to number 25, Pat Studstill, for the first down at the Vikings 33. We just hope for a good game. Morrall in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Oh, it's caught. Breaking tackles. Number 80, Jim Gibbons, the All-Pro, former Cleveland Brown. He's all that for 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. Morrall's in a pistol formation. Back to pass. It's thrown to Gibbons. This time he's going to pick up 7 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. Clancy Osborne makes the tackle. No doubt we're going to see a lot of Minnesota for the next 20 years or so, as they were really good in the late 60s, early 70s. Morrow takes the handoff. He's going to roll. He throws it to Petrosante to the 18-yard line and a first down. Nick Petrosante, the third-year player out of Notre Dame. Petrosante gets the handoff, and he's going to get no gain. No, that's not Petrosante, that's Herndon. And I don't see him on the roster. That's going to be roster filler. Morrow back to pass. Swings it out. Oh, actually 89. Gail Cogdell. Oh, that's Herndon. That's like 89. 28. Okay, we'll get a better look at the jersey number here. 29. 29. Okay. Yeah, there wasn't a 29. Third down and 14. Morrow back to pass. Gonna step up. Throws almost intercepted. It'll be a fourth down. And Jim Martin will come on to attempt the field goal. This being from 39 yards out. Kick is on the way. And it's good. 3-0 Detroit. As the All-Pro, 12th year player out of Notre Dame, the former Cleveland Brown, Jim Martin, connects. Cleveland drafted him in 1950, their first season in the NFL. And Martin kicks off. It's taken at the goal line. Number 84, Dave Middleton. Nope. Number 24, Rich Mustardi on the return. Everything's so shiny here in Metropolitan Stadium. Beautiful sunny weather for this week 4 tilt. First and 10 at the 20. Tarkenton fakes the handoff. He's gonna run. The first run by Fran Tarkenton. A spin move. And he is going to get out to the 31-yard line. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Sir Francis Tarkenton. A simple 11-yard run that included a spin move. And he picks up the first down. And look at this. Dick Night Train Lane whiffed on the tackle attempt. Look at it. Here comes the Night Train. Tarkenton just makes him look silly, the Hall of Famer. What an interesting play. First and 10 at the 31. A minute and a half to go in the first. Tarkenton in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Throws it on the bullet. It is caught by number 87, Gordy Smith, the rookie out of Missouri. And look at the Lions defense. Alex Karras and Roger Brown, Bill Glass, and Darius McCord. Your ends, Joe Schmidt, the middle linebacker, Carl Brett Schneider, and Wayne Walker on the outsides. Dick Night Train Lane, Dick LeBeau are your corners. And I missed the safeties because I was too busy looking at Lane. Dick LeBeau, who is still involved in the NFL with the Tennessee Titans in 17. I don't know if he's there in 18 or not. Tarkenton back to pass. He is going to scramble. And he's going to throw it to Gordy Smith. And no gain. Third down and 10. Just a casual roll that time, but Dick Night Train Lane comes up with a high neck tackle that he is known for. Of course, illegal in 2017, so Night Train would have had a rough time because he hung him high when he tackled him. He clotheslined him. Third down and 10, Tarkenton in the shotgun. Tark back to pass. He's going to spin and scramble. He's going to take off running. And he's going to get the first down and then some, and he slides. Something Tarkenton never did in his career. See, Tarkenton wasn't really a runner. He was more of a scramble around and wait and make things happen and throw around the run. But that's kind of hard to duplicate in this game. So, all else fails, we've had to turn him into a scrambling quarterback. And scrambling in 2017 meant running. Or not in 2017, meant a running quarterback. So, Tarkenton back to pass. He's going to take off running on it. Looked like a design run. He's going to get 7 yards on the carry. It'll be second down and 3. That should end the first quarter. So at the end of one, it's the Detroit Lions leading the Minnesota Vikings 3-0. Second down and 3. Like Bud Grant or Norm Van Brocklin was just having a conversation with Tark. Tarkenton gives it to McElhenney. And big number 55 for the Detroit Lions, Wayne Walker, 4th year out of Idaho, comes and makes the stop. Classic NFC North or NFC Central battle. Used to be the NFC West at this time, NFL Western Division at this time. Third down and 6. Tarkenton back to pass. Throws incomplete. He was looking for Gordy Smith, but he could not hold on. Yale Larry on the coverage. Yale Larry is also the punter. Speaking of punter, Mike Mercer's on. He's going to stand at his own 39. Tarkenton had a couple good scrambles, but couldn't get much else done. Larry gets the kick away. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And that... I'm sorry, not Larry. Mike Mercer. I just was confusing myself. The 22-yard line is where Earl Morrall and the Detroit Lions will come back on the field. Morrall in the shotgun. Going to hand out to Petrosante. He spins, and Petrosante spins again. He's going to get the first down. A 10-yard carry just over the line and a first down for Detroit. A couple spin moves out of Petrosante. Of course, me being a Notre Dame fan, I like seeing that. I like seeing former Fighting Irish doing well in the NFL. No matter what team they're on. Same with the Georgia Bulldogs, Boise State Broncos. Division FBS teams I follow. FCS, of course, being Harvard. Eastern Washington and Richmond. Used to follow Hofstra, but they... Oh, I'm really off target here. Back to the game. Earl Morrall in the shotgun. Morrall back to pass. Thought about running. He throws. It's caught by... We should see the numbers a little better. Number 80. Jim Gibbons, and a first down. Over the 40 to the 43-yard line. Dick Pessinen comes up next to tackle. Excuse me. Excuse me. Morrall in the shotgun on first and 10. There's a handoff. Petrosante is going to drag Bill Bishop along with him until he picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 on the Detroit 48. 3-0 lead for the Lions. 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Morrill gives it to, this is 25, that's, wrong team. That is Pat Studstill. Oh, 29. Okay, that's the roster filler guy. When you see Detroit go up against a human team, their team will be more accurately rated and you'll see less of the roster filler. Morrill back to pass. He's going to scramble and throws. It's caught. Caught by number 25. That's Pat Studstill. And a first down at the Vikings 32. I formation for the Lions. Looking down, speaking of Lions down on the bottom, and looking at the Steelers leading the Ravens, led by Bobby Lane, the former Lion quarterback. The pass is complete over the middle. Morrill now 9 of 11 for 86 yards. And 89 Gail Cogdill on the reception. Morrill gives the handoff. This looks like it's Petrosante. He is right down to the goal line, down to the 1-yard line, and it'll be enough. Not enough for first down. It is 2nd and inches. They can pick up the first down without scoring. Morrill's in the shotgun. Morrill back to pass. He is going to scramble to his left. Throws it into the end zone for the touchdown to number 83. Didn't happen to see his name. He's roster filler. He's definitely in. I don't know what we're looking at. Lauber. Jim Lauber. Let me open up Lions draft choices so I can. These guys like Lauber never made it in the NFL. So for them to score a touchdown on video games some 58 years later, 57 years later, that's pretty cool. Mike Lauber, sorry. He's an end out of Wisconsin River Falls. He was drafted in the 15th round, number 206 overall. Here comes Fran Tarkenton with the Lions leading 10-0. First and 10 from the 32. Give us to McElhenney. He picks up 5. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. I missed that play completely. 3rd and inches. Tarkenton hands it off. McElhenney picks up a huge run. First down. He likes that. First down and 10 from the Lion 44-yard line, trailing the Lions 10-0, 2:48 to go in the first half. Tarkenton back to pass, throws, it's caught by Tommy Mason. He's going to pick up about 3, sorry. 2nd and 7. Norm Van Brocklin, after playing the game down in Miami, comes up here to coach the Vikings. Tarkenton in the shotgun. Hand off to McElhenney. And the Lion defensive line just having none of it. No, that was Tommy Mason, the rookie. Yeah, Larry on the tackle. Excuse me. So before these bonus games, I got to remember to look at the rookies on both teams, make sure their uniforms is up. Tarkenton shotgun on 3rd down and 10. He is going to roll out and he is going to be sacked because he was trying to scramble and he could not get away from Wayne Walker. He sacked and brought him down. 4th down and 22. Mercer will punt it away. Detroit will get the ball back. I'm not sure if I would have used that timeout if I were Detroit. The ball's going to go in the end zone and come out to the 20. They was still got the ball back with about 1:20 to go. But then had all 3 timeouts. I don't know. Earl Morrow on the last drive was 4 for 4, 47 yards. A touchdown to Lauber. Mike Lauber. Morrow's going to scramble. He's being chased. He's going to get away. He's got the 1st down and then some. He's up to the 40. Oh, and he's taken out. And he fumbled out of bounds. He was hit by number 24, Rich Mostardo, the former Cleveland Brown, but he fumbled out of bounds. Morrow back to pass after that huge 24-yard run. He's going to scramble this time. He's going to do another Fran Tarkenton impression, and this time a couple Vikings. Dick Pessinen and Bill Bishop in on the tackle. Clock is running 2nd and 12 from the 42. Morrow back to pass. Steps up, he throws. It's caught by number 25. Pat Studstill into Viking territory down to the 40. 37 by the looks of it. Jack Morris and Justin Rowland combined to make the tackle. Morrow's in the shotgun. Morrow back to pass. Steps up. He is hit and brought down for the sack. Jack Morris gives it the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage. Second down 13 from the Viking 42. Lions leading 10-0 with 48 seconds to go in the half. Morrow back to pass. Throws it over the middle. It is caught. Oh, and what another hit by Rich Mostardo. Jim Gibbons on the reception. Morrow is 12 of 14, 123 yards. Mostardo with a hell of a hit. Morrow pass. Throws, it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 47, Justin Rowland, the former Chicago Bear. And the Vikings have the ball back with 15 seconds to go. And head coach George Wilson of the Lions not happy about that throw. First down and 10 from the 24. 15 seconds to go. The Vikings come out in I formation. McElhenney is the deep back. That's where they're going to go. Tarkenton hands it to McElhenney. He's got some room. He does a spin move. He's going to get to the 37-yard line, and the Vikings will call timeout. 8 seconds to go. This time, 63 yards from the end zone. Tarkenton lines up in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to set up for a deep pass. He's going to throw it short. It's caught by McElhenney. McElhenney will get out of bounds with 1 second left. And so far, Tarkenton is 5 of 7. No, that was Jerry Rykow on the catch. I'm sorry, I saw the wrong 9. I thought I saw 39. Jerry Rykow on the reception, the former Colt. Another spin. Dick Night Train Lane is just being made to look silly. That's not real. That wouldn't happen. Night Train wouldn't let another spin move affect him. Good thing it's a video game. 1 second to go. Vikings have the ball on the Lions 45. Deep safety and coverage for the Lions. Oh, and after all that, they're going to hand off to McElhenney. Picks up 14, but what was the computer thinking on that play? They should have thrown the Hail Mary. Now it's time for the third quarter as the Lions will kick off. In the end zone, out comes Middleton, maybe. Mastardo. Well, it's Middleton, and he's holding his shoulder. He's down. Now he's holding his head. He's not moving his right arm, though. Now he's holding his left shoulder. Everything hurts. That wasn't Middleton. It was Jerry Rykow. First and 10. Rykow is injured and Dave Middleton is in. I knew Middleton was involved somehow. Tark back to pass. He's going to step up and he's going to take off. He got hit one-on-one in a one-on-one battle against number 21, Bruce Marr. And Tarkenton's able to get forward for a few more yards. Marr, whatever, did bring him down, but for his third tackle in the afternoon. 2nd and 1 at the 34. Minnesota being shut out so far this afternoon. And a fumble! And Detroit has the ball back. McElhenney hit. Let's see what happened. He's hit hard. Didn't see who made the hit. Number 50, Joe Schmidt, I believe. And then R. Brown recovered it. And Detroit has the ball. 1st and 10 at their Minnesota 29. Morrow gives to Petrosante, who runs smack into the Vikings' Bill Bishop. Bishop brings him down for his third tackle. Second and 8. Lauber goes in motion. Morrow picks the handoff. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it to Lauber, who looks like he's got the first down. Lauber's second reception. First and 10 at the Minnesota 18. Cogwell comes in motion. Morrow hands off to Petrosante. He's going to pick up 2. Down to the 16, second inning. Atlanta leading Carolina, battle the semi-pros 8-7. Petrosante on the carry. He's going to pick up 5. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Still to come in week 4. Cleveland Browns taking on the semi-pro Cincinnati Bengals. The Dallas Cowboys battle the Philadelphia Eagles. And in a human versus human battle, it's the Chicago Bears and the Buffalo Bills. Petrosante is hit in the backfield by Bill Bishop. And knocked backwards. George Wilson is imploring the Lions to come on. This being from 27 yards out. The field goal is good. It is 3-0 Detroit. Jim Martin kicks it through. Martin kicks off. Taking it for 2. Gets out to the 29-yard line. Hugh McElhenney fumbled on the last drive. Tarkenton in the shotgun, trailing 13-0 now. 4:23 to go in the 3rd. Tarkenton throws it on a bullet out to number 88, Fred Murphy. Murphy makes the catch, picks up 3 yards, goes out of bounds. Just so you, if you're wondering, this is the second bonus game. In week 3, we had the 49ers and Packers in an absolute blowout. The rules for the bonus game are basically, if we have time, using my son's profile. There's Alex Karras with the tackle on McElhenney. 3rd down and 9. The members of the league, the 4 of us, will vote on a game. Well, 3 of them will vote. If something gets 2 votes, it's automatically, I don't vote, I will tie break. So if something gets 2 votes like this one did, it's the automatic winner. And then if I have time, while I'm waiting for him to be able to advance or my next game, I'll do this up. I can't play the Bears game till Friday night, so I get time. I'm off of it. Tarkenton is sacked. In the backfield by the man who recovered the fumble on the last series, Roger Brown, second-year player out of Mid-Eastern Shore. Tarkenton never saw him coming. And the rookie goes down in the heat. You gotta remember that this isn't Fran Tarkenton of the 70s, the scrambler. This is Fran Tarkenton, the rookie. Mike Mercer to kick. Okay, 1st and 10. The Lions haven't had it easy, but have been able to get enough to dominate on defense and move the ball on offense. Respectfully, Morrow's going to scramble to his right. Bishop in chase, and Bill Bishop is going to sack him and bring him down. Morrill never saw him. Jim Marshall got pancake. Morrill going to come up under center on the second 16 play. Fakes the handoff. He's going to run, pick off the ball over 30-35 and slides down. 2 rushes, 35 yards for Earl Morrill. Earl Morrill, the 27-year-old, 6th-year quarterback out of Michigan State. Morrill throws, it's caught for the first down. To number 40, Howard Hopalong Cassidy. His first reception of the day. The 6th-year player out of Ohio State. A member of the 1957 World Champion Detroit Lions. When in 58 Bobby Lane was traded, he put a curse on the Lions that they would not win another championship for at least 50 years. And so far we're in the 52nd year. No championships for the Lions since 57. Morrill steps up. He escapes and throws. It's caught by Howard. Is that Jim Gibbons or no? That's Hopalong Cassidy. And a first down to the 15-yard line. How did Morrill get out of there? Colts crushing the Dolphins 34-3. You can see that game on my channel. Just scroll up, down a little bit in my videos. It's there. Go to the playlist. Make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the other channels, John M., Brian Phelps, and Phantom Fighter. You can find all the channels links from my account. Morrill scrambles to his right. He is going to go down. He is sacked by number 54, Carl Rupke, on linebacker blitz. Second down and 20 after the sack. Morrill back to pass. Got some time. He overthrows his man. And it'll be a third down and 20. Early movement and a flag, and that'll bring up a third and 25.
False start, offense.
All right. Morrill in the shotgun on third and 25. 50 seconds to go in the third. Morrill's gonna just do a spin move. Throws wide open for the touchdown. Earl Morrill with his 10th passing touchdown of the season. See if we can see who made the catch. Hopefully it's somebody on the roster. 87, Terry Barr. Was that Terry Barr? Oh, that's the... I can't read the name. 87, let me look at my... Glenn Davis. Glenn Davis, the second-year player out of Ohio State, on the touchdown reception on third and 25. He just parted the Vikings and gets the score. And now the Lions are going to go for 2. Because why not? Morrill back to pass. He's chased and thrown. Oh, there's a flag. He was sacked by number 54, Carl Rupke. But there's going to be a flag on the offense. So Lions will remain as John Gordy gets the hold. The Lions will remain up only 19-0. 45 seconds to go in the third. Fran Tarkenton in his first start, not looking very good yet. Will Sherman on the return. Gets it out to the 25. Phil McElhenney so far today has 9 rushes for 42 yards. And the fumble. The rushing's pretty even, 80 to 83. Fran Tarkenton back to pass. He throws, it is caught. He's going to pick up 4 to McElhenney. Joe Schmidt and Roger Brown on the tackle. 2nd and 6, 20 seconds to go and counting in the third. Tarkenton gives to McElhenney. He's got some room. He's going to pick up 3. That should be the end of the third quarter. And after 3 quarters, the Detroit Lions lead the Minnesota Vikings 19-0. Earl Morrill, that touchdown pass was very unique as he kind of just spun around in the middle and threw the ball, heaved it down the field. Third down and 3. Tarkenton shotgun. Screen pass to McElhenney. This time it's going to work. And McElhenney is going to get 13 yards on the play. Tarkenton is 8 of 10, 38 yards total. Just had some long runs. Tarkenton once again in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to take off and run. And he's going to be brought down. I tell you who it is, number 53, but my computer is frozen. Bill Glass, by the looks of it. There we go. Laptop's coming back up now. Tarkenton back to... No, hands off to McElhenney. McElhenney stumbles. He's going to pick up 9. 3rd down and 1. Okay. Tarkenton back to pass on 3rd and 1. Throws it over the middle. It is caught for the first down. A.D. Williams on the reception. The former Ram. Tarkenton back to pass. Throws it over the middle. This time it's caught by... couldn't see the name. Tommy Mason, number 20. 2nd down and 8. 2-yard gain. Wayne Walker on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from the Lions 38. 5.5 to go in the game. Trailing 19-0. Tark back to pass. Going to step up and he's going to take off. He fumbles the ball. It's picked up. Roger Brown forced the fumble. And luckily for Tarkenton, Dick Haley was there and picked it up. I think it was Dick Haley, 28. No, number 72, sorry, I saw the wrong number. Frank Uso, who had been one of the guys that got beat. Uso was able to pick up the ball before Joe Schmidt can get his hands on it. Picked up, saves the drive. 3rd down and 10. Tarkenton hands it off to Tommy Mason. Mason stumbles, and he is going to pick up 6, and there's an injury. Off ball, not sure where it is. They need to improve that. Hopefully for Madden 19. I haven't played that many yet with Madden 19, but hopefully they've improved it. In between plays, I want to talk a little bit about the last update for Madden 19. But first, Tarkenton back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's got touchdown! Touchdown to Dave Middleton. And the first touchdown pass of the young man's career goes for 34 yards. Perfect. Post flag pattern. Alright. New title update came for Madden 19. A lot of equipment issues. The big thing was Alvin Kamara. Only Alvin Kamara. They got his nose ring apparently and his tape that he wears on his arms. But it's only good for Kamara. You cannot yet put it on anybody else. And it looks kind of painted on. There's some new helmets. Some other stuff. My big issue though is that the old equipment isn't coming in the game. We want more old equipment to make these games. Look, this is what I do. I do classic stuff. Terry Barr on the return. I do the legendary stuff. I want to be able to make the game look like different eras of the game. Hopefully for Madden 20, Madden 19, I mean, the Madden 20. Yes, Madden 20, the 100th anniversary. Hopefully they put in more legendary throwback stuff since it's a special season. Okay, Detroit leads 19-7, 1st and 10. Morrill hands it out to Petrosanti. Santi breaks the tackle, and he's got the first down. He's in the Minnesota territory, and he's going to get out of bounds before being tackled by Charlie Sumner. Big hole for Petrosanti. He breaks one tackle. Tries to spin away from Sumner, but he's able to get out of bounds. Big time run for the Lions. 4.5 to go. Leading 19-7. They are in Minnesota territory at the 47. Morrill comes up under center. And Rip Hawkins is going to be right there to meet Petrosanti in the backfield. Petrosanti has 59 yards on the day. Rip Hawkins 4 tackles. Pietrasante. I don't know. If you may know how to pronounce that, let me know. Pietrasante. 1961, so just a few years ahead of my time. I was born in 79, so just a few. Second and 11 after the 1 yard loss. Morrill under center. Back to throw. Steps up and throws. Incomplete. There's a flag down. Holding against Detroit's John Gordy once again. It'll be a 2nd and 21 this time. From the Lion 42. Back in the Lion territory. Back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. 2nd and 21. Morrill. He is going to be brought down by Bill Bishop with his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd on the season. Bishop in his 10th season out of North Texas. The former Chicago Bear. Let's spotlight Bishop real quick here if I can open a page. It's 3rd down and 25. Bill Bishop played for the Bears from 1952 to 1960. Came over to Minnesota in the expansion draft. Morrill is going to run. He's chased. He throws. It's tipped and caught. And they're going to end up losing 4 yards. It was Hopalong Cassidy catches the ball, but not a good catch. And Yale Larry will punt the ball away for the Lions. This is a huge, tremendous punt. It's going to bounce and be down at the 5-6 yard line. He got the good bounce. He must have hit the L1 button to get the backspin. And a roster filler player by the name of Gene Villasano downs the ball. So on the last drive, Tarkenton got his first touchdown pass. This time he's 94 yards away. They trail by 12. Tark back to pass. Rose, it's caught on the sideline. Tommy Mason. He's tackled out of bounds. No flag on that. Bruce Marr, number 21, just ended up spiking his head in the ground. But no flag. Second down and 3 at the 13-yard line. Clock is stopped at 2:20 to go in the fourth. Tarkenton on the draw. There's nothing doing there. Roger Brown right there to see McElhenney. And with 2:20 to go, the clock is running. Vikings rush to the line. Third down and 3. Tarkenton back to pass. Swings it out. It's caught by Middleton. I'm sorry, Gordy Smith, number 87. The rookie out of Missouri. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. With the Detroit Lions leading the Minnesota Vikings 19-7. So the Vikings have made it to the 19-yard line now. 81 yards away from a score. We need 2 touchdowns. Tarkenton in the shotgun. He's back to pass. It acts like he's going to screen and then he throws it. It is caught by Jerry Reichow. Or no, that was Bob Schnelker. Sorry, Bob Schnelker on it. No, that was Reichow. The Vikings scramble the line of scrimmage from the 37 now. Tarkenton back to pass. Throws once again to Reichow. Reichow is going to bowl his way toward the first down. Tarkenton now 15 of 17, 120 yards and a touchdown. Second down and 1, 1:30 to go. Tarkenton back to pass. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to look. He's going to take off, and he threw it beyond line of scrimmage. The pass was caught by Dave Middleton, but Tarkenton was at least 2 yards down the line, down the field of play. It'll bring up a 3rd and 5. The rookie made a rookie mistake there. A.D. Williams at tight end. Tarkenton looking, feels the pressure, is going to take off. Looks, he throws on the run. It's caught. It's going to be caught for the first down to the 13. And Minnesota's going to rush up. It looked like that was A.D. Williams on the catch. Under a minute now to go, and we have a flag. Looks like Minnesota jumped early. Yep, false start on the Vikings. Grady Alderman. Second-year player, former Detroit Lion out of Detroit Mercy. First and 15. Tarkenton back to pass. He's going to field up. He goes down, and he will be touched down. Roger Brown will get credit for the sack. Tarkenton ran into his own man and fell. 2nd and 20. Vikings scrambling to get back now. 35 seconds to go. Still don't have Mason in the backfield. 30 seconds to go. Tarkenton back to throw. What a block! Did you see that? Into the end zone. Out of the end zone. Wow. There was a blitzing linebacker, and Hugh McElhenney picked him up and turned him head over heels. Giving Tarkenton just a few more seconds to throw. And on 3rd and 20, from the 23, Minnesota needs 2 scores in 25 seconds. Tarkenton back to pass. I'm going to say he picked up a yard. We used to have played Mel Triplett on the reception, former New York Giant. We're just going to review this. Not sure why it even matters. He gets out of bounds. It's either catch for 1 yard or an incompletion. Either way, it's 4th down. Yeah, it was incompletion. Kind of a waste of a review. 21 seconds to go in the game. Vikings need to score. Onside kick, then score. And they're going to move early. 4th and 20 wasn't enough. Let's do 4th and 25. Is there a 10-second runoff? Nope. Okay, 4th and 25. From the 28-yard line. Fakes the handoff. McElhoney picks up the block. It's caught. Touchdown to Jerry Rykow. And Minnesota is definitely going to make this game interesting in the final seconds. 19-13. Night Train Lane was the closest man on coverage. He got beat. Night Train Lane, the future Hall of Famer in his 10th season. And a touchdown to Minnesota. With 15 seconds to go, Mercer's extra point is good, and it's 19-14. So now, Minnesota, this is what they need to do. They need to get the onside kick. And then score again on a touchdown. We have a final as the Houston Texans beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 27-22. It is recovered. Hopalong Cassidy on the recovery. And with 13 seconds left, Minnesota does have all 3 timeouts. But, so Detroit can't just simply kneel it because then there'll be 10 seconds left in a punt and Minnesota would have a second. So Detroit actually needs to run the ball to try and use up a couple extra seconds. There's a handoff to Petrosante. Minnesota gang tackles him. 4 seconds used. 9 to go. 2nd and 10. Don Joyce gets credit on the tackle. Well, if this is a sign of things to come for Minnesota, the Vikings' future is going to be pretty good with that young rookie quarterback. In his first start, he had a slow start, but he stepped up in the second half. 9 seconds to go. Petrosante on the run. They burn 4 seconds again. 3rd and 7. If they burn 4 seconds on the 3rd down play, Detroit's at a position on the field they might be able to just go for the field goal. Actually, what they could do here is just snap the ball. I don't know if the computer AI would do this. I doubt they would. Snap the ball and just run around. Get outside the pocket and throw it away. And then the clock hits 0. Instead, they're going to hand off. Gang tackling by the Vikings. Timeout, 2 seconds left. They're on the 29. So, Minnesota's saving grace if Detroit goes for the field goal, blocks the field goal, and return it. If Detroit's smart, though, they'll run a play. They're going to run a play. I formation. Minnesota cannot stop the clock, though. There's the handoff, and that is the ball game. Detroit survives a furious 4th quarter onslaught, wins the game 19-14, and they will improve to 2-2. Minnesota falls to 0-4. But the young rookie, he looked good. As we see him there shaking hands with the Lions. Minnesota came on in the 4th quarter, scoring 14 points. It just wasn't enough. Here's a look at the highlights. Earl Morrow scrambles and throws the touchdown to Mike Lauber. There's a touchdown, a long deep pass to 82. 80 Williams. Touchdown to Glenn Davis. There's Jerry Reichow's touchdown. Touchdown to Dave Middleton. Exciting game. Hope you joined us. Hope you enjoyed this bonus Week 4 action. Much better than Week 3's bonus game. If you left before you got to the fourth quarter, you missed a hell of a game. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned as later in the week on Friday night, the Buffalo Bills take on the Chicago Bears. Also, the Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals, and the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels. Until then, I'm Vinny Vincent, and you're not. I can't stop the broadcast from this channel. If you're still with me, why? Come on, stop the broadcast. All right.